Hey friends, I'm back with a new video on my channel Chikku Study Corner. So, today we'll be dealing with a 10th class portion of physics CBSE. So, let's get into the video. So, today we'll be dealing with light reflection and refraction. So, what is light actually? Light is a form of energy which enables us to see. The sight is given by the light. So just remember, sight, light, both are rhyming words. So, as you know, light has a dual behavior. It can act as a wave as well as a particle. So, each particle is known as photons. Next, we come to the properties, or if it has a character, it will obviously have a property. So, there are two properties of light that we are going to learn. The first one is reflection. Secondly, we are going to learn about refraction. So, what's reflection? Reflection is the phenomenon by which light bounces back when it hits on an object or it hits on an opaque object. So, now we'll see how it happens in detail in this chapter. And to say about reflection, there are two types of reflection, that is regular reflection and irregular reflection. For regular reflection, the light rays are parallel. They hit, they move. They hit, they move. This happens only in a very smooth surface. But irregular reflection happens in everything. Even the glass of this tablet has got some irregularities, but that cannot be seen through our naked eyes, might be very microscopic. So, now we have learned about regular reflection, irregular reflection and all. So what is the use of reflection for humans? What is the use of reflection for the living world? That use is that if there was no light or if there was no reflection, you wouldn't have seen anything that's around you. You wouldn't have seen my background. You wouldn't have seen me, the pen, the tablet, the book, the lamp, the teddy bear, or nothing. Because when light falls on it, it hits it and then reflects back and falls into your eye, and that is why you can see. Now I'll show you an example. Now you can see this pen, and when I hold it, can you see? Because there's no light that is hitting on it and reflecting back. So this is an example. Now we've learned about the two laws of reflection in our smaller classes, and we'll have a quick recap of it. So, what is the first law of reflection? That is, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. And that we all know. If someone asks you what is the angle of incidence or what is angle of reflection, what would you say? Angle of incidence is the angle made by the normal and the incident ray. So what is angle of reflection? That is the angle made by the reflected ray and the normal. So we have completed a rough sketch of what reflection is, and we would be learning about mirrors in this chapter. So mirrors, we have three types of mirrors: plane mirrors, concave mirrors and convex mirrors. So we will be learning about all of these in detail in this chapter. The second property of light, that is refraction. And what is refraction? Refraction is the phenomenon by which a light bends when it moves from one medium to another. So, how does this happen? I will give an example. There is here's a man. There are two people. Here there is a person in the sea or in the beach who's drowning. So this first man runs and then swims from here to save her. This man, clever man, he runs this way and then swims. So that's only a little distance. The second man reaches first and saves the person. So this is because there's a change in medium, so there will be a change in acceleration, or there will be a change in speed. When there's a change in speed, there would be a change, obviously there would be a bend or a change in direction. Now, we know what is refraction, so we have to learn about what the laws of refraction are. We know that angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. That is the first law. And the first law of refraction is, the ratio of sine of angle of incidence by the sign of angle of refraction is always a constant. So that is our first law, and that is called as Snell's law. So we've discussed about both the first law of reflection as well as refraction. Now we'll be learning about second law of reflection. So the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. So if a light falls, it won't move like this. It will only move in this direction. If light falls, it can go like this. If light falls, it can go like this, but it won't come like this because it moves in the same plane. It's a 2D, it's like a 2D figure. If it comes like this, it goes like this. It is not a 3D one. So then what is the second law of refraction? That is the incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. Same, that is the same what we have learned. And for refraction, for reflection we learned angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So there should be something that is equal to angle of incidence in the refracted ray, no? So that is angle of incidence is equal to angle of emergence. So when we learn about the refraction in detail in my next sessions, we would be learning about emergent ray, angle of emergence, angle of incidence, refractive index, etc. So now in this chapter we have to learn more about refraction in a glass slab, in lenses. There are two types of lenses that we have to learn: concave and convex lenses. So these all topics will be covered in my next sessions. So see you all for my next session. So you have to stay tuned. Never miss my next video, and please do not forget to subscribe, like and hit the small notification button. And if you find that I've made some mistake or you have any suggestions for me, do not forget to reach out to me in my comment box below, and that is your place. Please, thank you. Bye bye.